Allora, se avete, ragazzi, che siete in diretta, qualche domanda per Steve, scriveteci. Avete la fortuna di avere qui Steve Cotter che vi può rispondere, che è un maestro di vita, un guerriero della vita, è un personaggio che veramente, quando lo conosci dal vivo, stenti a credere che possa esistere una persona così piena di voglia di dare amore e gioia agli altri.
Piccolina
allora,
ma grande.
Allora, ecco Steve. Ok?
Yeah.
Better?
It seems better, yes.
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Great.
Patience. Hello.
I ask you a thing. I have a second question for you if you're ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think so? Are you worried? Or do you think that life will return as before we entered the quarantine?
No, I don't think so. And that's probably for the best, because we were not on the right path, I believe, and I think we will be better. For sure we're going to be better as a society, because we have to adapt, and that's something that's consistent with the human history, is adaptation. And this is a big challenge.
Okay, I'll translate.
But I'm always optimistic.
Okay.
I'm always optimistic, because in the end, the good will always defeat the evil. And you have to believe in something. So what are you going to believe in?
I totally agree with you, Steve. You know. Okay, I'll translate. Steve ha detto che non torneremo come prima, sarà tutto diverso, perché comunque lui è una persona molto sempre ottimista, un po' come me, e pensa che il bene trionferà sempre sul male, e io in questo lo condivido molto. Poi Steve so che mi sta capendo, perché lui è un po' di italiano. You speak a little bit Italian, isn't it?
Un po' lentamente.
Okay, Steve. So, do you have a morning routine to help you stay centered and balanced that you want to suggest to people, or your personal routine?
You know, routine that's a tricky word, because not everyone uses routines. I have practices, you know, but the practices are always adaptable. So something, for example, something could be a routine for 2 weeks, and then the routine changes after that. So it's elements. I would say principles. There are principles, and those principles can be plugged in to many different ways, many different practices, many different techniques, you know. So what I have is an overall approach that basically is a part of my life, but I don't really follow routines, because I'm not a person that has a typical schedule, you know, like especially right now. So sometimes I will stay up later, and sometimes I will sleep later, and other times I will wake up earlier, you know. So there's no clock waiting to wake me up, unless I have an appointment, right? So you know, so that it's not a routine in the sense of it's flexible. It's flexible. The principles, you know, so breathing, mental, you know, so you can call meditation or visualization. And then there's movement. So that's, you know, exercise, but movement, which to me, it's training. It's not just exercise, it's movement, but it's movement for training. So the training, you know, so it's really mind. It's always the mind, the body, and of course your emotional health. You know, that's crucial, because there's no exercise program that's gonna keep someone balanced in the emotion without the self-discipline, you know. So it's not a routine. It's just guiding principles, if you understand what I mean.
Yes.
Totally. The rest, as far as the training, now I'm just coming back now with the physical training because I had, you know, hernia surgery and contraindicated to really do any training for that. You know, now I'm 5 weeks doing things again, not full, but building. And, you know, so what I'll probably do is like every 2 weeks, I'll switch something. You know, right now I'm working more the hand-eye coordination because it's skill development. It's not very strenuous. I'm doing some with the kettlebell and, you know, ropes, of course, ropes. You know, and then I started incorporating again some flexibility, you know, some yoga. So that's right now, but maybe in a few weeks I will switch something, you know. Until I'm satisfied with my, you know, until I'm satisfied with the progress in that phase. And then maybe something else will catch my interest.
Yes. You don't practice flexibility, you are flexibility. Yeah. So.
Say again.
Yeah. Did you hear it? No?
No, Mike, say again.
Okay. Just a joke. You don't practice flexibility. You are flexibility.
Flexible, yeah.
I practice because it's a skill. It's a skill that needs to be developed further. Otherwise, you stay the same range.
Yep.
You're either going to stay the same or you're going to be less. So the only other way is you have to try to increase.
Great.
That's the whole point. And so for me, reading is one of the most important trainings. Constantly, just information. For me, that's part of the training also. It's not just physical.
Yeah.
Okay, let me translate the concept of what you said. Steve ha detto che non ha una routine, è una parola che Steve considera tricky, ok? Quindi che può nascondere un inganno. Lui non ha una routine fissa, a volte cambia di settimana in settimana, ha dei principi, salutiamo intanto Federico, ha dei principi che utilizza per rimanere in forma, progredire, che sono respirazione, la parte mentale che riguarda la meditazione, gli esercizi, tutta una serie di cose che vanno continuamente, come la flessibilità anche, che vanno continuamente allenate, perché o si progredisce o si torna indietro. All right.